a two-component session for today. The first one is 3 rounds and off at time, so there's no big rush with these reps and exercises, just for quality, which everything's always for quality, but really emphasising to slow things down and do them correctly. Then we've got a 4 rounds, death, not really, you're not going to die from it, it'll just be difficult. But yeah, this first one is a Bulgarian split squat, which we love doing. There's a little pulse added, which we go over. There's going to be 8 reps on each leg. You've got a weighted single leg bridge, which is 8 reps as well, which will be each side, and then 32 flutter kicks, so just some lower abdominal work to finish that round. So yeah, 3 rounds off the time. Small sort of transitional rest between each movement, and then whatever sort of rest is needed after each round. Doing 3 rounds of that, so like an extended warm up essentially. What you got the next part is 4 rounds, so complete for time. So 4 rounds complete for time. A single arm dumbbell push press times 16, so that is going to be 8 on each arm. A goblet step up and over, which will be a lateral one. That's for 16 reps. So again, we'll go over that, but it'll be sort of 16 for both legs, so 8 each. A single arm alternating snatch, which we'll do lots of, 16 of those as well. And then 200-metre run or something of a similar distance. While we're going, let's have a look at these movements, and I apologise for these little bits here and here. I'm without my trusty assistant Galen, who does all the technical stuff for me. I'll just struggle through. So you just ignore all that. Bulgarian split squat with a pulse. So what we're going to do is, hopefully that's in a good enough spot. You're going to set yourself up for your Bulgarian split squat. You can add some weight to this as normal if you wish. Once you're there, what you're going to do is you're going to get set up in this position. You're going to drop this knee towards the floor. You're going to come down towards the bottom, up halfway, back down, and then to the top. That is 1 rep. So down to the bottom, halfway up, down, back up. That is 2. So you're going to do 8, 1 leg, and then 8 the other. There, you can weight that, whether it's a goblet, or you can do it as a single arm racked, or 2 arms racked, depends what you've got at home, but to really sort of challenge that midline as well. Now the weighted single leg bridge, it can be a couple of things. It can be weighted with 2 legs, or it can be unweighted with a single leg. We'll go over a few of those options. So in your bridge, let's move this bench out of the way. In your bridge, knees bent, you're going to straighten 1 leg out, and your single leg bridge is to here. So we're trying to keep the hips nice and stable, squeezing the glutes nice and tight to come down. That's 2, and so on. Now get 8 each side. If that's not so bad, you can add some weight. Now I've got the plate here, because I had it earlier. I could then sit that on my hip. That's just some extra weight for my glute to have to work to elevate my hips. As I said, you can do it without weight, single leg. You can keep the weight there, and you can go with a 2-legged bridge. That's completely up to you what you want to do there. And then with your flutter kicks from yesterday, we did the hollow hold. And you're basically in that hollow hold position, and then we just got those legs moving and sort of that backstroke kicking manoeuvre. So you're going to tighten your tummy up, lower back's flat, tucking those hips under in that posterior tilt. Shoulders come off the floor, point the toes, squeeze the quads. And just little kicks through there. So keeping tension through here and through here as well. So trying to crunch up, lower back stays on the floor, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on until you've done your 32 reps. Once you finish that, obviously have your rest before you start your following round or rounds. So that's our first bit there. The 4 rounds, the single arm dumbbell push press. Now actually I haven't actually got a dumbbell with me, but as I was saying, 16 to 8 each side. Dumbbell to your shoulder, nice strong dip, really strong drive to drive that weight overhead. Trying to rebound those reps if we can, make sure that we're still extending that elbow overhead, bums tucked under so there's plenty of power coming from here to get that weight moving. 8 each side. Now your goblet step up and over. I'll use this bench as a demo, which will be a little bit harder because we'll go this way. Imagine I've got my weight here, so whatever I use for a push press, I'll be holding as a goblet, and it's a step up and over with a lateral one. As this is quite a narrow bench, it's going to be a little different. If you've got a wider box, it'll be a little bit easier. You're going to hold there, going to stand up, going to get both legs on there. Obviously it's a bit squishy where I'm there, you probably can't see my head anyway. Back down on the side, that's 1, that's 2, and so on until you've done your 16 reps. Single arm alternating snatch with this, your dumbbell from the floor, overhead, so finishing in that sort of that locked out position like you would in your push press. when you're coming down, you can change that dumbbell over on the way down or at the face, or at the floor, sorry, and then you've got your 200 metre run. For your 200 metre run, doesn't have to be exactly 200, but something around about that. We've done a fair bit of the sprint work, so you should have a good idea of where 200 is. If you're not able to do this, in, let's say it's pissing with rain on Tuesday, for your run, you can just either use that for some double unders, otherwise hit us up for some options there, but something that's going to be more cardio based, so something that's going to keep your heart rate up, but it's going to give the arms and that a bit of a rest also. So it's 4 rounds as fast as possible. Your scoring obviously is your time till you complete those 4 rounds. Again, yeah, any questions, please hit us up. Thanks for your continued support. We're in our final week of our nutrition challenge as well. Make sure you get those purple fruits and veggies into you. There's not that many, so you have to work quite hard for that. All right, thanks guys. See you later.